Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, gonna be a little bit of a quiet period, I think, for both Global and JP Dokkan, leading up to Golden Week. So, we might as well take a look at some other characters that I've never done 200% videos on. Some of them, you know, have fresh 200% leader skills and stuff like that. So we can look at this physical Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA right here. She is on Kale's 200% because, of course, she's on Universe 6 and part of the Universal Survival Saga. This unit, this is what really shows, you know, the pre-7th anniversary power creep and the post-7th anniversary power creep, right? Actually, let's pull up Universal Survival Saga instead, which is this one right here. Okay, so this KEFLA, right, her EZA, she actually came out with the last batch of Universal Survival Saga characters we had, which was this celebration right here, right? Where we got Int Kabe, Tech KEFLA, Hidden God Goku, and this physical Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA got her EZA. This was in October of 2021, and then of course we got LR Hidden God Goku. But here's the thing, that batch of characters, like Tech KEFLA is definitely usable. You just have to be smart with them. They're very weak at the start of the fight, and of course they build up and get pretty good. Int Kabe sucks. Hit and God Goku, they don't have a partner, they don't have a team, I don't know, because they're not on Universe 6. It's that Hit and God Goku unit, at this point, they're basically just dead, right? Because that's the huge L for Dokkan of how they treat those, like, weird characters, right? Like, Goku and Hit don't have much in common, so their links and categories end up weird. Now, again, the difference between now and pre-7th anniversary power creep is crazy, because I feel like this Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, she just gets bodied. Like, she just is not really able to handle what these modern events can do. Now, to give you guys a rundown, this KEFLA can stack and she can dodge. So you can run her, right? You can take her into any difficult fight, and she could potentially help out a lot, because she does have that 30% chance to dodge in her kit. She also gets, what, 20% attack and defense per key sphere, so we'll go ahead and get 9 right there. She does create physical key spheres, too. But yeah, dude, look at this. She's at 177k defense, and that's it. That's it. That's all she's got. That 177. She stacks defense with every super attack she does, and she can triple super. But, like, this defense level is just so... you could, at one glance, and understand, right, pre-7th anniversary, right? Like, you could just tell. There's such a gap in what was needed and what was good pre-7th anniversary and post-7th anniversary. It's just very, very, very nuts. Okay, so this is a built-in additional she has, which is a 50% chance of being a super attack. So we did get that. KEFLA does also get an additional 60% attack with 6 or more physical key spheres, which we did get. So there was her 3 attacks right there. Yeah, she is not really too crazy. We didn't look at her links. We'll look at that in a second. We had what activated with Kale? Battlefield Diva, Warriors Universe 6, Tournament of Power. We had 3 links activated with Kale, those 3. Because Kale does not get Super Saiyan until she transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Kale. And then we'll get Super Saiyan 4 KEFLA as well. Now, remember, KEFLA does stack defense, so maybe we'll get deeper in the fight and we could see her look pretty good. One huge flaw with this physical Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA we're going to encounter, though, is that these types of characters, where they create a type key sphere, right? So KEFLA creates physical key spheres, but she also wants physical key spheres, is a huge problem if the character is not expected to sit in slot 1, which KEFLA isn't. If KEFLA can't be in slot 1, she's like, you're not going to get those orbs for her, and then how is she going to be good, right? Like, changing orbs into type key spheres, it just ends up being a huge L at this point. There's no other way to say it, right? I feel like that's a huge issue for future Gohan and Trunks as well, where they're not good enough in most of, like, fights and stuff like that these days until you exchange and revive with future Gohan. The future Gohan and Trunks portion, they get bodied, and they need a ton of EGL key spheres, right? But, like, they suck compared to modern units, so, like, you're not running them in slot 1. So just a lot of issues like that. Alright, so along with Super Saiyan 2 Kale, again, we have Battlefield Diva, Warriors Universe 6, and Tournament of Power. We can get Kefla in the middle slot, and we could also activate Super Saiyan, or we could transform with Kale, and get the Super Saiyan link as well. We also, of course, do have EZA, LR, Kale, and KEFLA here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kefla. So now she's at 100k base. We can only get 6 keys. Alright, so I'm going to put Kale in slot 2 right there. And then this will work a little bit better for her. Alright, so let's grab the 8 key spheres by Kefla. And she's up to 263. So we double supered, and she's only up to 263. So yeah, it's like I look at her, and she has basically 1 value. And that is her dodge, her medium chance to dodge. She does stack defense, so, like, you know, I picked the red zone cell fight, which can go on long, right? So this could help us, right? Help her stack up a lot of defense, and hopefully have a good-looking defense towards the end, right? If, like, Kefla has type advantage, or it's a very long fight, maybe she can help. At least she does have dodge, right? She has one of the 3 big defensive abilities that would allow her to deal with the boss's, you know, huge, crazy attacks. But, you know, this Kefla really does just show, I think, kind of the huge gap in what was needed back then and, you know, sort of what is needed now. Okay, no hidden potential system additional right there. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, let me actually go over... So, I just showed her links. Let me actually say what they are. I feel like I should always do that. And I feel like we've basically covered what this Kefla has. I would say this, though. We have a Yellow Queen LR upcoming soon. I would not mind if it was Kefla. Because if we take a look at this Kefla here, so again, her link set here, she has Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. Those are the links that she is rocking, right? And then if we take a look at her categories here, so this is why I would absolutely love, right, like an LR Kefla or something like that. She's on a lot of teams I could use help. So she has Patara, Peppy Gals, Universal Survival Saga, Full Power, Warriors of Universe 6, right? She has Super Saiyan 2, Final Trump card. I think that's what? Rapid Growth. She has Time Limit, Accelerated Battle, Fuse Fighters, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. A lot of these teams, Final Trump card, Time Limit, Rapid Growth, Patara, Full Power, Universe 6, Universal Survival Saga, Peppy Gals. Like a dominant, like top 10 Kefla would be really sick right now. I think that actually would be very, very good. Okay, so let's put Vegeta in slot 1. So if we put Vegeta in slot 1 right here, we should be able to activate his passive. Yeah, there's 3 attacks right there, and he already got hit once, right? So we'll activate Super Saiyan Vegeta's support right here, which should hopefully give Kefla a little bit better stats next turn. I did bring 1 orb changing item. We could try it, just sort of see what Kefla, if she could put up some decent numbers for us, right? Just sort of see what she could potentially do. I will say, even with the 200% leader skill buff like we have up for her, it just really doesn't feel like it matters too much. You know what I should look at? What is her HP stats after being EZA'd? I feel like that's pretty relevant. So, one big thing with a strong team these days is you really do, of course, want a lot of HP, right? Like, a lot of variants of Kale's team just feel very inferior to me because we just don't have the HP required, right? It's a huge problem. What is Kefla rocking here in terms of HP? Let's take a look. So, Kefla has 16,400. It's solid. I guess I can't, she is an easy ATUR. It's because her base rainbow HP is only 13,000. Okay, because, like, I would like it to be a little bit higher, right? Like, typically, like, easy ATUR characters, I feel like a lot of times they do hit, like, that 20,000 mark. That could help make some of these, like, I want to call this Kefla a sub-EZA, but she's not a sub-EZA. She had her own, like, main EZA. I really do wish that this character... No. Wait. She was a sub-EZA. She was a sub-EZA from the Kale and KEFLA EZA, actually. Yeah, okay, I guess if we consider that she is a sub-EZA character. I guess, a sub-EZA from a year and a half ago... She's okay, right? Like, there certainly is way worse. By the way, her sticker, like, the stickers often look good with giant ki blasts or auras. She has these giant ki blasts here, and they didn't give it the, like the sticker part. That's unfortunate there. Okay, so let's put Kayla in slot 2, right? Just sort of help Kefla as much as possible. So this changes what? STR key spheres, which there's not a lot of right there. Yeah, that didn't actually do anything. Okay. So Kefla's at 156k. We'll be able to get 6 orbs right here. And she gets up to 344. And again, we've just been going and going and going through this event. And that's the level that she gets up to. I think that Kefla could probably help out in that, like, maybe if she's floating and, like, an enemy super attack is aimed at her and that 30% chance to dodge kicks in, right? Like, you will cook with Kefla. Any character that has some sort of dodge or ability like that, I think is definitely pretty good. But I also would say I would prefer higher than 30%. If it's going to be your main defensive tool, but again, she's from a different era too. Alright, so we've pretty much seen some stuff that Kefla can do. Maybe I'll cut and we'll come back. Is she going to dodge this? No, she gets hit. And she's 400k. Okay. Yeah, at this point, this cell right here, he doesn't do a million damage, but he does lower defense. Yeah, Kefla took a lot right there. I mean, you know, she has fallen. I still remember how exciting it was when this Kefla's SSR was introduced into the game, though. She was Super Saiyan Kefla. This is still the only standalone Super Saiyan 2 Kefla that we have in the game, right? There isn't another standalone Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. But, alright, I think we'll just get, like, one more, maybe juiced up turn. And then we'll finish up. Let me know what you guys think of our girl Super Saiyan 2 Kefla here, but obviously the 7th anniversary power creep hit her very, very hard. Although I will say, I believe Kefla was on my original no item run for Red Zone Omega. Like, Kefla was definitely, when Red Zone first came out, she was definitely very decent for that Red Zone Omega stage, considering how few good options we had, right? Because she, again, still dodged. She created physical key spheres, which I remember was good for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So there is that. Let's do, like, maybe one juiced up turn with her. Just see, like, a good number, and then we can finish up. Alright, guys. We're here on turn 12. So let's see what Kefla could do. You know, we got some support. We have her linked up with one of the other transforming, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Keflas. So, of course, we're going to have all of our links activated except for Shattering the Limit. And we can also do a little bit of orb changing. So I guess let's just sort of see, like, what a juiced up Super Saiyan 2 Kefla would look like. I'll be curious after we get all these orbs to what her defense is going to look like. I mean, as you guys can see, we're at 342 right here. So she has done many super attacks to stack up. We can get 21 orbs. We will aim at Videl. All right, so let's go ahead and get that. What does our defense jump up to? And she gets the 1.3 million defense. Okay, so, you know, as the fight goes on, right, like, you know, if things go completely perfectly, she can get to a pretty good level. There's the 30% dodge kicking in as well. And then there she is over 11 million. Yeah, she's goated, right? Yeah. So, like, you know, nuking characters like this, like, of course, like, you could juice them and get them to look absolutely insane pretty easily, right? Big time nuking characters or characters of that fashion. So let me know what you guys think of the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I mean, I would say she's, like, borderline okay-ish. It's her having 30% dodge. It makes her an option, right? Like, if we do want to find some Universe 6 character to run to draw out Kale's full power, right? Remember, the new Dokkan Fest Kale really is that bitch. Like, she is good. Kale is super good. So, it's like, you do need to get some Universe 6 options on the team in order to draw out her, you know, full power when she goes Super Saiyan 2 and stuff like that. And I guess that this physical Kefla is an option. I'll probably do a 200% video for all 3 of the Keflas. There's the Tech Kefla, STR Kefla, and then this Kefla. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.